Hey guys, welcome to Paradox Experience. Today I'm going to let the gameplay speak for itself. We are going to play as the newest mod that I've seen on there, the Stranger. Now the Stranger has several different actual characters within one character. It's like how the game already is, except that it already starts off with a set amount of items and you can't get any treasure room for the first floor because you already got some awesome freebies when you first start, but it does become has different cards, different characters that you can choose. You choose your role in this. I chose the regular one and then the sniper. I'm going to show you both of those in a minute, but definitely one of the better mods that I've seen. It also has its own achievements. If you need to unlock this character, you have to beat this guy with Mega Satan. You have to beat Mega Satan with this character, or vice versa. And also to unlock or play as certain characters, you have to have boss tokens. Now the boss tokens are in the corner of the cards, and then usually you have like about 5, 10, 15. So you have to beat 15 of the bosses, any kind of boss, doesn't matter when. So like going to the void is very much encouraged. So that way you're fighting boss after boss after boss after boss after boss. And you're getting all these tokens to play as all these awesome characters. Like I said, I only played as 2. And the sniper has actually already been my favorite. And it go all the way to delirium. It was a long video for that, so I'm not going to include that one specifically, the entire thing. Maybe I'll upload it another time for you guys to see the entire action, how it played through. But definitely give this mod a chance. I love it, and it's going to be awesome. As you can see, when you're playing and picking characters, you got the Stranger right here. Choose your role. Now you're going to go through a bunch of cards right here. The Stranger, the Psychic, the Hideous, the Toxic, and then after that you have to pay for all the other characters. You have to pay for them with boss tokens. And there's so many characters that you can unlock by using boss tokens, and then actually beating major bosses such as Satan or question mark or Greed or Isaac to unlock even more characters to use with boss tokens. Boss tokens are on the side on the right there. And I actually start off this one by using the Toxic because the sniper, as you can see, have no coins there. Now, as you could already see, I already took damage, but I get a black heart back. The Toxic already has Satan's Kiss, if I'm not mistaken, or the Blip Loss, whatever. It gives you black hearts whenever you damage enemies or kill them. And you also have Toxic, meaning when you touch enemies, they will die, basically, or they get hit for a certain amount. But the thing is, with the Toxic, he has very low damage. You start with 2 damage. So it takes a lot, especially if you're trying to earn a lot of stuff. Like black hearts are going to really save your run on this, and getting your HP up. That's the instance right there of black hearts helping you. And boom, boss token. These are what you use to unlock extra characters. And like I stated, only on the first floor you'll get no treasures in the treasure room. You'll just get a plain chest. And the second floor and below, you will actually start getting treasures. Thankfully, an HP treasure right here. HP up large. 2, yes, you get a little slower, but you definitely need your HP up, especially if it's playing with Toxic. Even with low damage, even playing with Toxic, anybody can kill Pin. I think a 5-year-old can kill Pin. And it just takes time. That's what it is. I use the ability to just touch him, and another boss token appears. Evil up, matchbook, great. But again, looking for damage up when you're playing as Toxic, which will be difficult to find. Thing worth noting within the gameplay as the Stranger that I've done in 2 runs is that anytime you actually go through any of these boss fights, seemingly what the game tries to do to, I guess, help you out is that they give you only HP items. Seemingly, some items have been more than that, but majority of them are HP items. This is one of the more fun items, Bloody Gust. May your rage bring haste. Every time you get hit, anytime you take damage, you wind up actually shooting faster and moving faster. So your speed increases and your shot speed increases as well. Within this playthrough, I've gotten to a shot speed that seemingly, and it stays with you for the entire floor. It's not just per room, which is also great. But definitely one of the better items in Binding of Isaac. Plus, with the other ability that I have, I can shoot through obstacles as well. Alright, see now again, you're gonna see how much you can actually start shooting rapid fire. Though I'm still only shooting at about a 2.233, this is actually how fast you get. You get darker, more redder, and your shot speed goes to insane amounts. I mean, for some reason I always get hit by the Keeper anyway, but this just makes it so much more fun to play as any of the characters with that Bloody Gust. So amazing. All nifty and stuff, but the best item to mix with that, homing shot. Homing shots and that kind of speed. Even with a 2.33, you're doing a lot of damage. But the thing is, you still want to actually cut as much damage as possible. With the last bosses, still more HP's up than I needed, but with the damage, homing, and being able to shoot through obstacles, this should be a piece of cake. You think that. Okay, everybody's seen the mom fight a billion times, but it does take a while. I never get any kind of actual damage up. This is the reason that playing as Toxic is actually pretty not great. It's kind of a chore almost, but it is one of the freebie characters with the Stranger that you can play as. Obviously, I'll try the other ones soon enough. But the main one I was trying to actually save it for, which I did through this character, was the Sniper, which is going to be one of the next videos that I do. And as you can see, it takes a while. That's why I'm fast forwarding this video. But she winds up being dead in about 3, 2, 1. I really need a damage up. And yet again, you've seen many It Lives or Mom's the Hearts fights, so let's go through that. Definitely the boost up 4.45 when using the Demon Heart, the Devil card actually helps out a lot in this fight. Definitely have some kind of extra damage, because even with a 4.45 and I'm shooting this fast, it still takes a little bit of time. And I mistakenly chose to go to the Void to get more boss tokens actually, which the Void will actually help you do. Okay, within this part, I'll just actually have to admit, within the Void, I was just getting tired of fighting so many bosses, and trying to even get to Delirium. It would just felt like a chore, especially with the low damage, even with homing, even with all this other stuff. I'm down to 1 heart, still fighting Splitted Loki, only having my laser as my extra damage that I could actually do. I do have a treasure, but it barely gave me anything. It just, after a while, the low damage just made it feel like it was such a chore. I have full heart containers the whole way through, but just getting to like all these bosses and then playing through this whole thing, it takes so much time with Toxic. It's a balanced character to say the least. I mean, it already tells you before you even pick the characters, it does tell you how much damage output they do. I just definitely expected a lot more damage to come my way. And, you know, I just chose toward the end of this just to be like, screw it. I'll just run into any boss room at this point, hoping that it's Delirium and he can bring me my mercy. But you still get, within the Void, as you can see, like you just saw, you can still definitely get a lot of boss tokens, which, I mean, it's going to help me out with other things, such as other characters that I wanted to get. But again, at this point, you just get tired of playing one character that's just so low in certain stats that you have to get so many different items to make them better, and that's what it is. It becomes a chore. Playing as this character is not fun. And then I had to turn the guppy thing. The black card escaped me, and then I died, thankfully. This is a great run, though. Love the character, love this mod.